Ladies and gentlemen, could we please ask you to stand for the national anthem, sung by Michael Solanowski.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Awesome. Here we go. Thank you, Michael. Scott? Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the Philadelphia Skating Club and Humane Society. Wonderful night for celebrating this very historic time with our anniversary for 175 years. We are going to have a nice skating show for you with a wonderful group of young athletes and artists to perform for you tonight.
Happy anniversary, Philadelphia Skating Club and Humane Society. Woo! 175 years, and fortunately I wasn't around back then, right? When you think back to 1849, pre-Civil War, and people from the skating club, when it was started, skating on the river, communities were started, a beautiful sport was started, communities, romances, art, sport, all of it. And then moving ahead to when the doors opened here in 1939. And what's so interesting about that time, I mean, FDR was president, and Benny Goodman would have been playing on the radio, and it was 1 year away from World War II. These walls have experienced so much history in our world and in its own right. And when I was 15, I walked through those doors in hopes of starting an Olympic dream. And this has been the house for many Olympic athletes, coaches, judges, team leaders, volunteers, parents. People have started their childhood here. And I've been upstairs, I'm so emotional right now seeing all the people that I've grown up with and families that supported me. And I can't thank my partner, Russ Witherby, enough. He's been a partner in crime. And then woo, let's hear it for Russ. And our special guest, who's been an ambassador to our sport, somebody I've looked up to since I watched him at a Skate America where he stopped and skid, and I thought he was looking at me, and you were looking at me. And Scott's been like a big brother to all of us, so without further ado, Scott Hamilton.
Wow. So it all started for me getting sort of saved. My parents ran out of money. I was given a sponsor to move to Denver, Colorado. And my coach there had lost interest in me. But there was a man named Don Laws who really wanted to give me an opportunity to step into who I potentially could be. And so part of that was moving to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And when I first stepped foot on this ice, you know, again, coming from a place where I was unwanted and finding a home in one of the most beautiful skating rinks that will ever be, ever in the United States, the Philadelphia Skating Club. And making this my home was really remarkable. I was living with the Camp family, and they, Barb Camp treated me like I was one of her chickens, as she would say. And I had a mom because I lost mine to cancer in 1977. Barb was my mom, Don was my coach, this was my home. And that year, I was able to rise above a lot of stuff to become an Olympian. And I remember this beautiful club giving me a send-off for the Olympic Games. And I remember driving here. I was driving here with Kitty Carruthers, and I figured it was going to be just a little run through my lawn, and there'd be a few people from the club here to wish me well. And I could not find a place to park. And I got scared, and I finally found a place way down County Line Road to finally find it. And I walked down and I came into the arena, and I've never seen it this full, ever. And it was so remarkable that I was being not only supported, but I was being loved and celebrated. And it changed the course of my life forever. Because that night when I got the send-off and I went to the Olympics, and I just felt that something in my life had changed. And even though Don accepted another role and we went back to Colorado, I always thought I'd end up here, and it didn't work out that way. But this is home for me, because for the next 4 years, and winning an Olympic gold medal and 4 world championships and all the crazy things that happened, I was still representing the Philadelphia Skating Club and Humane Society, because I never, ever wanted to lose that identity. So we're here to celebrate 175 years. I look at the banners, Dick Button, and the fact that my banner hangs next to his is just miraculous, because Dick Button is the greatest skater of all time and has done more for this sport than anyone will ever be able to in the future. And he's celebrated here as well. So for our skaters tonight, thank you for sharing your love of the ice and your talents. And for all of you here, maybe some of you are donors. Let's dig deep and protect this magnificent facility. Allow it to come back into more and more and more of its greatest glory days ahead, and what it can do for our children as they learn, and ourselves as adult skaters, that falling down and getting up is a really good thing. Resilience is a really good thing. Growing in our love of the ice is a really good thing. And skating club, all skating clubs, but especially this one, celebrates community in a really powerful way. So Philadelphia Skating Club and all of its members and all the people that want to celebrate this magnificent facility, happy birthday, congratulations, and let's watch some phenomenal skaters share their love of the ice for all of us tonight. God bless you all, and thank you so much for having me.